The WWE Universe is still reeling from what will undoubtedly go down as one of the most chaotic and unpredictable nights in Monday Night Raw history, a night where the backstage area became a war zone, where alliances blurred into betrayal, where old grudges exploded into new battles, and where the very foundation of WWE's power structure seemed to tremble under the weight of pure, unrestrained chaos. It all began when Solo Sikoa'S MFT faction, made up of the ruthless Tomatanga, the explosive Tandoa, and the unstoppable force of nature Jacob Fatu, stormed into the ring during Seth Rollins' Money in the Bank celebration, interrupting what was supposed to be a moment of triumph for the Visionary. In seconds, the celebration turned into carnage, the MFT dismantling Rollins' allies with brutal precision and savagely exposing what they claimed was Seth's biggest deception yet, his supposed career-threatening injury from SummerSlam, which they insisted had been faked from the start. The live crowd was stunned, torn between shock at the violence and disbelief at the accusations, but before the echoes of the chaos could even fade, the night took a darker, more unpredictable turn. Just as the MFT were making their way backstage, adrenaline still coursing through their veins, they were met by an unexpected sight: WWE security swarming the area in unprecedented numbers, moving with a clear, coordinated purpose. What followed wasn't just a standard removal, it was an all-out brawl that spilled into hallways, catering areas, and production zones, leaving a trail of wreckage and unanswered questions in its wake. Eyewitnesses described the atmosphere as electric and volatile, with tensions already boiling over after what had happened in the ring. Paul Heyman, ever the enigmatic figure, was seen moments before the security rush whispering intently to WWE officials, his trademark sly expression masking whatever dangerous scheme might have been in motion. At the same time, CM Punk emerged from a production truck, his face smeared with fresh blood from his earlier brutal SummerSlam encounter, his body language screaming both rage and opportunity, as if he knew the perfect storm for revenge was brewing right before his eyes. Then came the rumor that pushed the entire scene into conspiracy territory. Roman Reigns' private jet was reportedly spotted landing near the arena during the height of the madness, fueling immediate speculation that the tribal chief himself had orchestrated the takedown from the shadows. Exclusive leaked footage from backstage captures the moment the confrontation exploded. Jacob Fatu, dripping with fury, spit directly in the face of a WWE official before grabbing two security guards and hurling them like rag dolls through a fully stocked catering table, sending food, drinks, and bodies flying. Tomatanga, roaring like a man possessed, ripped a camera out of a crew member's hands and smashed it into the ground, shouting, "This is our house now," so loudly it echoed through the entire backstage corridor. Solo Sikoa, the man at the center of the storm, offered a chilling parting shot as security physically hauled him toward the exit, his voice cold and deliberate, "Tell Roman. The throne is mine." The drama didn't end there. While all of this was happening, cameras caught Seth Rollins watching from the production booth, a wide grin plastered across his face, no crutch in sight, his previously injured leg moving freely as he leaned forward in amusement. For many fans, this was the final confirmation that his injury had been a complete fabrication, a manipulative ploy to gain sympathy, mislead his opponents, and secure the Money in the Bank briefcase under false pretenses. Now, the fallout from this chaotic night is rippling through every corner of WWE, sparking four major theories and feuds that could shape the road to SummerSlam. First, Roman Reigns' possible involvement. Multiple backstage sources confirm he spoke with Triple H privately for nearly an hour before Raw, raising the possibility that he masterminded the MFT's removal as a way to keep Solo Sikoa'S growing ambition in check and remind everyone who still rules the island of relevancy. Second, Paul Heyman's suspicious activity. Witnesses swear they saw him firing off rapid texts during the height of the brawl, and whispers backstage suggest those messages might have been to none other than Brock Lesnar, potentially laying the groundwork for an entirely new faction war pitting Heyman's next creation against the MFT. Third, CM Punk's bloody reappearance. His anger at Rollins and the MFT seems ready to boil over into a full-scale revenge campaign, and some believe he could align himself with Roman Reigns in an unlikely alliance to take down both of his rivals at once. Fourth, Seth Rollins' shattered credibility. With his injury scam now widely believed to be exposed, fans and insiders alike are questioning whether WWE management will strip him of the money in the bank contract or if the ever-calculating Rollins has one more shocking trick prepared to flip the game in his favor. What's clear is that no one left Raw feeling safe. The MFT may have been humiliated in the moment, but their fury is only beginning to burn. Roman's presence, real or implied, looms like a storm cloud over every storyline. Seth Rollins' image has taken a devastating hit, and CM Punk's vendetta could ignite a feud that tears the company apart from the inside. This isn't just a storyline heading into SummerSlam. This is a battle for dominance, for survival, and for the right to call yourself the true power in WWE. When the Samoans go to war, the fallout doesn't stay in the locker room, it spreads through arenas, through cities, through the entire wrestling world, until the only thing left standing is the last man strong enough to claim the throne. And after what we witnessed on Raw, the war for that throne has officially begun.